Hey folks, Aldo here. For those who may not know me, I'm a ZTM alumni who went from absolutely no tech background or experience to becoming a full stack developer. And now I've made it my mission to help others thrive and succeed in their own journeys. In today's video, we're stepping a bit outside my usual coding corner. We're talking about the top 5 visual UX UI design trends for 2024. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I'm not the guy you'd call for design advice. My design skills are modest at best. I am far from a professional designer. But lucky for you, these insights aren't coming from me. Well, physically they are, but not, you get what I'm trying to say. These insights are instead coming from my chats with professional designers in the ZTM community, discussions with fellow students, and even a fantastic article I came across, which I'll link in the description down below for you guys to check out. Now, if you clicked on this video and you're thinking, well, I'm not a designer, so maybe this one is not for me, let me tell you that is not the case. In today's tech-driven landscape, having a grasp on these design trends is vital, not just for designers, but for developers, project managers, and anyone else involved in the digital product creation process. It's more than just aesthetics. It's about enhancing user experience, fostering engagement, and making the digital space more intuitive and accessible for everyone. So without further ado, grab your favorite drink, coffee, tea, beer, whatever works for you, and let's dive into what 2024 has in store for us in the world of UX UI design. Let's go. Diving into trend number 1, we have bold typography. If you thought that fonts were just a background player, think again. In 2024, we're seeing typography take center stage, transforming from the quiet kid in class to the lead singer of the band. This year, it's all about making statements that can't be ignored, with fonts that are both bold, assertive, and dare I say, a little rebellious. Now, why is this trend gaining so much traction? Simply put, bold typography is a powerhouse when it comes to grabbing attention. And in a digital world cluttered with information, standing out is more important than ever. And these larger-than-life fonts not only catch the eye, but also inject a hefty dose of personality into the mix. They're not just seen, they're felt, giving brands a unique voice in a very crowded market. This isn't just about being bold for the sake of it though. It's about creating a visual hierarchy that guides users through your content seamlessly, making the user experience not just intuitive, but also unforgettable. So whether you're creating a website, an app, or any digital product, remember, bold typography isn't just a trend, it's a strategy to make your message heard loud and clear. Moving on to our second trend, complex gradients. Gone are the days of simple, subtle color transitions. This year, it's all about gradients that pack a punch, blending multiple colors, textures, and even images to create a visual feast that's impossible to ignore. Now, why are complex gradients making such a splash? It's pretty simple. They add depth, energy, and a dynamic feel to digital designs. Unlike their straightforward predecessor, these gradients are rich, multi-layered, and full of nuance. They can mimic natural light, add texture, and even create a sense of movement, all of which enhance the user experience by making the design feel more vibrant and alive. On top of that, the versatility of complex gradients means they can be adopted to fit any brand identity, from bold and energetic to soft and serene. Whether you're crafting a call to action button that really pops, or looking to give your entire interface a facelift, integrating complex gradients can turn your designs from ordinary to extraordinary in 2024. Trend number 3, we have animations, and let me tell you, they're not just for cartoons anymore. Animations are becoming a crucial element in UX UI design, bringing interfaces to life in ways that we have never seen before. The really cool thing about animations is how they make everything feel a bit more real and interactive. It's like they pulled the digital world closer to our real world. With smooth transitions, interactive elements, and even storytelling components, animations can transform a static page into a dynamic experience that engages users on a whole new level. And it's not just the flash and dazzle either. Well-executed animations can significantly improve usability. They guide users through navigation, draw attention to important actions or changes, and even provide feedback on user interactions. Imagine a button that doesn't just sit there but instead pulses gently to prompt a user's action, or a loading animation that entertains you briefly, making the wait feel a bit more bearable. These are the kinds of thoughtful implementations that can turn a good user experience into an exceptional one. Stepping into trend number 4, we got 3D. Think of it as the cool cousin to animations. 3D design is taking the digital world by storm, and it's not hard to see why. This trend is not just adding a new layer of depth, but instead revolutionizing the way we interact with digital content. It literally brings a whole new dimension to the table, allowing for experiences that are more immersive, more engaging, and way closer to real life. Whether it's a product showcase that lets you see from every angle, or a virtual environment that you can explore, 3D design makes us feel like we're actually part of the action. And the best part, 3D isn't just reserved for big studios or complex applications anymore. Thanks to accessible tools like WebGL and 3JS, both developers and designers can start implementing 3D elements into their own web pages and applications. And now that we're on this point, here at ZTM we just released a brand new course on 3D through 3JS. It's an absolute unit of a course that will take you from zero 3D knowledge to mastery. If you want to check that out, click the link in the top right hand corner or in the description down below. And last but not least, trend number 5, algorithmic grids. This trend is all about breaking free from the traditional rigid structure of web design and embracing a layout that's as dynamic and fluid as the web itself. Algorithmic grids throw the old rulebook out the window. Instead of sticking to the same old columns and rows, these grids adapt and change based off the content they display. This means that every visit to a website can offer a unique experience as the layout changes not just to the screen size, but to the nature of the content itself. What's really cool about these grids is how they allow for storytelling in a way that we have never seen before. They can give designers the freedom to create a narrative flow that can lead users on a journey, highlighting key points and drawing attention to the most important parts of a page. This approach to layout design is most certainly changing the game and offering a fresh perspective on how websites and applications can be structured. And there you have it, our top 5 visual UX UI design trends for 2024. From the boldness of typography to the immersive world of 3D, these trends are setting the stage for a new era of digital design that's more interactive, more engaging, and more user-focused than ever before. Remember, while it can be fun to dive into all of these trends, the true art lies in how you apply them in your work. Think about how each one of these trends can meet the goals of your projects, enhance user experience, and most importantly, bring your digital visions to life. As always, if you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing and smash that like button. Feel free to drop any thoughts, comments, or questions down below. Keep pushing the boundaries, stay focused, and I'll catch you in the next one.